Hi guys, welcome to Channel of Love. I had a mishap. I kicked a whole cup of coffee, a big cup of coffee, across the floor. And my charger is a little bit wet. Let's see if it still works. Okay, so I'm a bit later than what I wanted to be on. 17% charged, we're all good. Notifications gone out. Good evening. Timeline jumping's coming through. We've jumped the timeline. The pussycat. I could hear her meowing, but she wasn't upstairs. I know that for sure because I remember kind of, making sure she didn't go upstairs. And I was getting ready to come on camera and I can hear this meowing. It sounds like it comes from the room next door. And it's like, I've just fed them all downstairs and I've just stopped her from coming upstairs. And then I have a look and she's peering at me from the top of the stairs. It's like, how did you get up here? So I took her downstairs and then when I came back in, I forgot I put my coffee on the floor because behind me there seems to be kind of towering guards. So I put it on the floor, come back in my room, booted the coffee all over my boots, all over my charger. I could really do with taking the boots off. What time is it? I've had them on for quite a few hours now. But the floor's wet. Oh, not underneath me. Anyway, so good evening to you all. That lady from Harry Potter. What lady? What lady would I be from Harry Potter? Yeah, they look a bit sticky. Let me get my candle. I mean, everything's in places they shouldn't be. The candle was on the step. Let's have some light. Hi guys. Welcome to the Channel of Love. I'm doing really well. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Are you a wizard? I'd rather be called a wizard than a witch. Okay, I'm not sure what tonight's setup's about or how we're going to... Mic on please, can you not hear me at all? Or can you hear me and it's just, I don't know. Listen, I don't put much into the setup. We just go live. Yeah, I don't worry about the volume. I trust that you can hear. You can hear me, Christine. Thank you, darling. Hello. Hello. Where's my advent calendar? What date is it today? Where are you from? I am from England. Where are you from? How are you, madam? I'm very well, thank you. You're from England, CB? I understand that, Hardick. You are so beautiful but old for me. I'm not into younger men either, really. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. Like, even if it's like a matter of I'm going off onto a story now. So when I was 11, I know I was 11 because I was looking after babysitting my firstborn nephew. So I was 11, maybe 12, and my best friend was a boy. And I'd been hanging out with him for quite a few years. And he was babysitting with me, and he went home, and then he rang me. And I remember because it was like, well, old-fashioned phones, you know? Them kind of things. I remember taking the phone out onto the stairs. My sister answered the phone and said, "There's a phone call for you." And yeah, bless him, he plucked up the courage to say, "Will you go out with me?" I said no. Well, I think I might have swore. But it was like, no. And one of the big factors, a fact, was he was younger than me by 2 days. It's not going to work. And just not my type. He was an awesome friend, but that's about that. And then when teenage years hit, he went down the rebel route, and we just lost contact. Life just happens, doesn't it? But he was my best friend for some moments in time. Anyway, hi the new guy. Hello, good evening. At the channel of love. Hi Nesta. I'm just reading your names if I can pronounce them and see them without putting my glasses on. You're from India? Oh, welcome. What does that mean? CP. Girls only started showing me attention, I was going to say interest, when I started getting on trouble. Getting into trouble daily. Ah, we like a rebel. No, some behaviour that I find just immature. My eldest daughter's like that as well. My youngest daughter, oh, she'll fall for all of it. Naive as anything. Yeah. There's being a rebel and then there's just being a criminal. Really. And that's the line. Like stealing things, you know, motorbikes and things like that. Not really. Well, we part ways. It always seems like that. I'm kept away from trouble like that. That's what it feels like. If I was to go out with a group or be at a group function and part of the group were going to go off and misbehave, like take drugs, cocaine and things like that, I wasn't invited. I used to be offended until I realised why. It's like because you're not going to be impressed by their behaviour. And I think they know that, so they're not going to want you to watch what they get up to. I don't know why. I mean, it's not that I'm going to judge them. I won't join in, but you do you. But that just seems how it is. Anyway, would you guys like a message, a personal message? I'm going to go to my tribe members first. Would you like a little message for this evening on this Friday? Because I'm not staying long. Everybody's out at work, but my daughter will be home soon. If you would like a message, I mean, I'll pull you a few cards. Say yes, please. Or if you don't, I'll just pull a collective message. It's up to you. Yes, please. CB, let me get you a message. Let's see what's coming through. Unless you put yes, please, I'm not going to be reading your comments at the moment. Oh, you're a bit scatterbrainy. At the moment. I suffer from it. That's how I can pick up the energy on here. A bit of a scatterbrain. Well, you're going through a transition, but you're hiding from someone. So you're feeling a bit scatterbrainy because the old version of you is dying. So the old way of your masculine energy is dead. And you don't know what to do. So your brain's everywhere. You might feel as if you're being ignored at the moment by some. But you might be connecting with innocent, childlike energy, more playful energy. People that are, this is like the return to innocence. Okay, but you are carrying some heavy burdens. Did you not want it this deep? What was you expecting? I'm just bringing through a message that the divine wants you to know. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, so you're carrying a lot of heavy burdens. A lot of those are not yours. Now, if you give back those burdens, you might feel a big void in your head, because what are you going to focus on now that you're not focusing on other people's shit? You're going through a transition. So maybe people are ignoring you because you're not carrying the weight of them anymore. So not my shit, not my monkey, not my circus. You deal with it. Go and grow. Yeah? Maybe not so harshly, but this would just give you the confidence to do that. But it might be harsh. And you might not be left with many people in your life, but there is a particular person. And love. You're lovesick. But you're not going to admit to that. But you're lovesick. You're on your way. You're on your way to happiness. I'm sorry, but I'm taken to like the thickness of your thighs. If you're carrying a bit of weight, that once you, for one, as you go through a transition, your weight might fluctuate. So as the energies are balancing out, don't worry about it. As soon as you hit a peak of happiness, you will go back to your natural state of well-being. Okay, so don't worry about your weight, but if you're stressed, you might put it on around your belly and around your thighs. Okay, de-stress. I'll show you the cards. See the king lying on the floor? Okay, this person's ignoring you, but the little child here. So you'll be drawing in energies of people who are closer to the divine. So a child is closer to the divine guidance, hence why they rebel, okay? So the less you try to tell them what to do, the better. Well, they're still going to do what they're going to do, but it's the programming that makes us, like the programming on top of the divine's blueprints, that makes us confused, okay? So a younger child, less programming, because it only gets worse, doesn't it? I mean, you only have to look at work environments. Mental health issues, the cause of them? Work environments. Lots of burdens. So it may be time to leave your job. I mean, it's a complete transition. You're not dying. You might feel like you're dying. You're not dying. So you could be having ascension symptoms, maybe being sick early in the morning as soon as you get up. Not maybe proper sick. It will be, for me, it's more of a white froth. Or in the past, I don't tend to have those symptoms, but I do pay attention to signs and symptoms. So, yeah, I spent too long on your reading now. I haven't. I'm just messing with you. That's what's waiting for you. But she's independent. So this feminine that you're going to, even though you're hiding the fact that you're going to them, they're not going to put any burdens onto you. You're going to have to really adjust to that. Somebody that just wants you for who you are, not for what you can unburden off of them. She will help to unburden you. You might want to practice talking in the mirror, like your feelings and emotions, because the throat is blocked. You might feel that you've missed a boat, but you're being told to go for it. How many people said yes, please? Just you, Christine. I'm going to get you, once I get into these, I mean, well, I'm hoping you're resonating. You should be. What essence? I can answer this for you. Yeah? What do I prefer? I like this because I'm going on like what I'm preferring at the moment. So what I'm preferring to do. Okay, we're jumping everywhere. It's like, I'll get back to your answer, your question, my answer to that. Because one of them names I would have named a boy. Well, I wouldn't have. My choice would have been one of those names for a boy's name. But it was changed. And you know, no, I'll tell you why it was changed in a moment. But, where did I just... CB, we're not done just yet. What was I saying? I don't know. Dylan. I was going to call my eldest daughter, if she was a boy, I was going to call her Aiden. And if my youngest daughter, Emily, was a boy, she was going to be called, because I gave in, Drew. I don't really even like that name. I like the name Dylan. But my husband said, you can't call him Dylan because he'll be called a dildo at school. And I'm thinking, why would school kids even know what a dildo was? But doesn't matter, I girls. So which one do I prefer? I do quite like the name Brandon though. But do you know what it's taken me to, Essence, is the reason I like the name Dylan. I mean, it's stupid, isn't it? Brandon and Dylan. Because I used to be a big fan of Beverly Hills 90210. And the name, both of those names, is what rang for that. So maybe 90210. Luke Perry, Jason Priestley. One of the shows I would look forward to. Anyway, CB, we're getting back to you. Oh, do you know what it takes me to? Is it called a CB when you talk to somebody like on a CB? Are they called CBs? I used to sit on them and talk to people. Oh my goodness, this is really going back now in the 80s. Let's get back to CB's reading because Christine is patiently waiting. Whoa, you got 2 cards. Okay, whoa, you got 3 to 1. Now, what's interesting, CB, is... I'll take that with that, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it makes sense. 3 to 1. It will speak about a child being in the mix. I just want you to pay attention to that. So let me read you this message. Things are turning for you in your favour, they say. Number 10 is the number of the Wheel of Fortune. You know, all that heavy burden. I'm feeling it now. It's lifting. Can you feel it? The lightness. I feel it. Okay. This feminine can help take some of that burden so naturally. Should just dissolve it. It'll be like nothingness. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yin Yang Lover. Heart of Gold. Oh, it's a heart of God. But you have 3 to 1. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye. Soon to be. I felt it. I felt the energy. Okay, let me hold this card up. So that's what I feel drawn to do. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self. Well, that's what that card represents. After a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of creativity, that's what that will bring in. Let me just reread that. There was a bit of a pause. Pause in the action. It's turning around. You know, I actually made this comment today. About how I felt like things were like just on the up again, and then all of a sudden they just turned, like kicking the coffee over. Like the sole of my boot has come undone today. And it's like, okay. Mishaps. What's going on? Don't worry, it's going to turn very quickly. Again. Right, let me get back to this. Nice little personal reading for you, isn't it? I really would prefer... I can call you CB. I'm not going to tell you what to call yourself. I'm not just reading that out, that's all. Anyway, let's get back to this. Coffee? Coffee. Christine, are you still there? I won't be long, darling. Let me just breeze through this now. That's what you've got to do, CB. Just breeze through this. Okay, the weight's being lifted. You may feel ignored by some, cherished by others. But you're on the golden path. And there is abundance galore waiting for you. Okay. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, and in brackets it says, and soon will not be an issue for you anymore. Just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. There's that Wheel of Fortune. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realise it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. Thank you. It's just reminded me where I was going off on a tangent. It was regarding trying to plan things. So, I mean, the divine laughs at me. Because yesterday I said, look, I'm the one that directs the script. And it's like, Lucy, please be quiet. You do not. It's like with the timing. I'll set the timing on when I'm going to do stuff. It's like, it's not the case, is it, Lucy? It's like, no, it's not. The timing is when the timing is that urge, that. So I've just been chuckling to myself. It's like, who's in control? The divine. Okay. So. I don't know, I nearly choked on my... Well, I didn't choke on my coffee. It didn't seem to go in my mouth. I think it's because the cup's so big that I can't look over it to look at your comments. Christine, I haven't even done your message yet. That wasn't for you. I'm still on CBs, aren't I, CB? Let's do this. Okay. Let's fall in love. So we've read that part. Okay, I've got a poem for you. Love is what makes the heart beat faster. The lump in my throat, I felt it. The feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are, and I look in your eyes deeper, and I know the unspoken words that say I love you and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you lasts forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. The course of a lifetime. Feels like it's a training course of a lifetime. This feminine will lead the way. They're stepping into position. You are in safe hands. So before you resonated with that, well, I trust that people will resonate with them, but they are directed towards who I'm saying, of course they resonate. It's a collective energy. It just takes the pressure off, doesn't it? Like, is that my reading? I'll read your reading if you want me to read your reading. Others will benefit. Number 50. Excuse me. Oh, I felt the feminine's energy then was, because this is a message from the feminine CB. So it does come in, doesn't it? Is it called a CB? I think it is. I don't know what it stands for. Like lorry drivers and all that used to have them. Anyway. I felt the feminine clearing her throat. She looks like she's Supergirl underneath, because it's Wonder Woman, it's not Superwoman. I mean, there is a position for that, I believe, a Superwoman. Is there a Superwoman? Oh, I think, no, she's called Supergirl. I'm sure she's called Supergirl. Superwoman. Anyway, have a look underneath. So we have this cloak that's kind of covering up her identity, shall we say that? But seeing as this is called the cloak, card number 50, it's 2202, and I've opened up to page 44, number 44. 50, Earth Angels, 54. Say you'll be mine. Okay, right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me read the message and I feel the energy for it. But I was initially thinking this is a message. I'm not sure it's for this feminine. I think it's from this feminine. But let's find out. Because this is what happens. It's like, I'll be like, I'm thinking it's for someone else. And that energy could be for me. And it's like Christine said, hey Cynthia, I feel like the White Rabbit. I'm late. You're not late. Hope you were well. Hello, darling. CB, we'll get back to this cloak in a minute, but I have a message for Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, for some reason, I wasn't sure when I first came on. I thought I'd feel around, but I had this urge to do personal readings, and yours already came through. And what came through was the Chariot energy, and I was taken to Al Jolson. Do you know what Al Jolson is? So I was taken to, like, I think they called him, can I call him a minstrel? Is he called a minstrel? I don't think so. I don't know what they're called. How can I be correct? Like Big Lips, my mammy. But that's the song that comes through. You make the sunshine east. Well, I want to do the Al Jolson voice. It was one of my dad's favourites. So he'd always watch them movies. So I would comic. It's like being a mimic. My mammy. It's not the right voice, Lucy. I know. You make the sunshine east, the sunshine west. Am I doing east and west? Come on, I don't know my left and right. I don't know the actual words to it, but I'm gonna go where the sun shines best. My mammy, my little mammy. I walk a million miles. I'm coming out of the character now. Oh, for one of your smiles. And I was taken to the Chariot energy, and for you saying you were going to welcome the bus. And how you brighten up, and it's just, you felt like you had like the mother energy. It's like when you're there to welcome the bus, all the kids, they just like, it's a highlight of their day. They would miss you if you wasn't there. And that was the energy. It was the Chariot energy. I think there was more to it, but hey. Hi, walking tool. Hello, lady. Hello. CB. Listen, this is how we rock and roll. So, Cynthia, I did have a message for you. And you're so loved. I mean, what's the bus driver like? You might make his day. Ha ha ha. I need to look it up. Okay. I want to show you a picture of Al Jolson. I'd like to know the words, actually. Sorry, CB. Did you have plans? Oh, Al Jolson. Let me show you a picture of Al Jolson. That isn't hilarious. Yeah? That's Al Jolson. You see what I mean with the lips? Let me see if I can get you a clip. We might as well just do it now. We're just going with the signs and synchronicities. Al Jolson. I mean, it's been years, but it just comes to mind. Mammy lyrics. Right, okay. I would like to actually have a little sample of it. You're so smart. I actually enjoy listening to adverts. They all have signs within the adverts. Let's just wait, because how long have we got to wait for this one? Oh, I don't know. The bar just went boop, boop, boop. We're done. Okay. Oh, did you hear this, Cynthia? Let me actually, how do I do it so that... I'm going to read you the lyrics. Divine mother that you are. Everything is lonely when you start to roam. The birds are singing the day that you stray, but later, when you are further away, things won't seem so lovely when you're all alone. Here's what you'll keep saying when you're far from home. Mammy, mammy, the sun shines east, the sun shines west. I know where the sun shines best. Mammy, my little mammy, my heartstrings are tangled around Alabama. I'm coming. Sorry that I made you wait. I'm coming. Hope you trust that I'm not late. What did you come in and say? I'm late. I'm late. I'm very, very late. Perfect timing, darling. CB, we are still getting back to that message. Mammy, my little mammy, I'd walk a million miles for one of your smiles. My mammy. Mammy, my little mammy, the sun shines east, the sun shines west. I know where the sun shines best. It's on my mammy. I'm talking about nobody else. Oh, it's about Bear being so proud of you. I think your Bear just... My mammy's my hero. Mammy, mammy, I'm coming. I'm so sorry that I made you wait. Mammy, mammy, I'm coming. Oh God, I hope I'm not late. Look at me, mammy. Don't you know me? I'm your little baby. I'd walk a million miles for one of your smiles, my mammy. Interesting that I would later on go back and listen to the reading that I'm doing for CB. Because it does speak about like a child. A heavenly child. Anyway, cheers to that. CB, this is the message. Let's find out who it's from. Your mammy. Around you there is a cloak of your own creation. Perhaps it has served you for a time as an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude, as a way to retreat inside to find out what you truly feel, what you truly need, to find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching. This feminine's been through this. So you're lost in a thought of your own emotion. I don't think it said that, but let's have a look. To find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching when you will no longer require that cloak. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self that makes it possible for you to connect with the world with others in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. And there are so many people at the moment that are giving back. Well, they're not giving back. They're realising that they've been giving back too much, spreading themselves thinly. So the conversation with a lady today who was preparing herself to go and see somebody who had lost his wife, and she had been kind of keeping him, you know, she goes to check in on him because his wife was her friend, and he's got her like selling some bits, well, not some bits, quite a lot of bits, and he's kind of expecting her to do this now because she does that herself, sells online. He wants her to, well, he's asked her, can you sell my stuff? She's been doing it for quite a while, but he never appreciates her for it, so she doesn't get anything in return. So she said she was going, and she's got like £200 for him, and she said, I'm going to wait to see, and if he doesn't offer me anything, then I'm going to tell him that I can't do this anymore. And I said to her, but what if he does offer you some money? I said, you don't want to do it at all, do you? And she said, no. And I said, so rather than waiting for all that to happen, why don't you be a big girl and you go in there and you say, I need to talk to you about something, but I'm sure you're going to understand, but I've been spreading myself a bit too thinly and my well-being is struggling. So I'm not able to sell anything for you anymore because it's not just you I sell stuff for, it's for... And I said, just go in there and then you can just deal with it, can't you? Rather than waiting for the opposite thing might happen and he does give you some money, then what you're going to do? This is the opportunity to speak your truth and say, I can no longer do this for you anymore. I can no longer come over so often. Especially when she's, well, seems to be taking care of everyone else but herself. Although, when I saw her today, she did come in, and this is a lady who is awakening harshly. But it was very enlightening today for her to say, why won't people just bloody wake up? And I was like, oh, you're awakening. You're starting to see the drama and how it affects our well-being. Let's get back to this. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self that makes it possible for you to connect with the world, with others, in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. You have learned how to hold yourself. You have learned how to do this well enough that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. Look, if you can hold all these crap responsibilities, my heart's beating really, really fast. Okay. If you haven't already given yourself, like, heart attack, I'm only joking. It's panic attacks, anxiety, not yours. Give them back, other people's worries. You have nothing to worry about. Anyway. It comes out so quickly sometimes. If you can hold all them burdens, once they let go, this feminine here does not, she brings abundance, not burdens, okay? She brings blessings. You're going to be able to hold this energy so much, it will flow so much easier, but you've got to get used to not being so tense. You'll know, how do you carry yourself? Is your back? It's like there's fuck all wrong with you. Straighten up now. We're putting you onto the straight and narrow. Okay, Lucy. They do it to me. It's only fair. Okay. Right. Cynthia. Did you like the Mammy song? seriously had to look down at that part where it says her legs have been closed. Oh, remained closed. Good girl. They've remained closed and respectful. I mean, I could really do with sitting like a lady. You need to work on your posture. For women, well, I suppose it's the same for men. Tits and teeth, isn't it? But I don't, you know, yeah. I don't tend to show a big smile. That's like my own insecurities. But I'm dealing with it. Like, as in, we're fixing the issue. It's not an issue, there's a solution. It's fine. But yeah, one has to reclaim her smile. Anyway, have a good day, walking tall. I need to get this reading wrapped up. It's 20 past 10. I haven't eaten either today. Yesterday, oh, where's my advent calendar? Oh, fucking hell, let's just get this message. Ate like a pig. Oh my god. Yesterday. Oh, I think I had 5 packets of crisps. I reached into my bag for a packet of crisps, and Megan went to me, your dinner's just about to be served. I said, yeah, but I'm still going to do this. My daughter's home. Right, let's get this reading read, and then I'm going to read a message for Christine. Need to refuel him. I might eat, I might not. I'm okay because I'm channeling, so I ate like a pig yesterday so that I could fast today. Talk fast. You have learned how to do this well enough, that's to hold yourself, that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. You don't have to push the world away. You can invite it in and play. Good evening. Sometimes we all are ignored. The message that this oracle brings to you, is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness. Yeah, this relationship's safe. Your boundaries will naturally assert themselves. It will just flow. It's like you're just sense. Well, this is the transformed energy. That priest being there, or whatever you want to call, the high priest. This isn't a forbidden love. Sounds like she's eating crisps. Hypocrite. Joking. She's just about to have her dinner. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deeper relationship. You'll have fun. Okay, your poem. Loneliness is like a ship in full sail with no wind and no place to go. I feel you do have some place to go. Okay, I need to go to my advent calendar. So, what days are we on? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, please. This is yesterday. What did you send me? I can sing. On the 5th day of December. What did you send me? My true love sent to me. I found number 6. Oh, there it is. It's a paw. It's a paw. What did you send me yesterday? Food. I'm intrigued. A candle. Did you send me a candle? You did send me a candle. I done a reading with the tall candle yesterday. Was it yesterday I did? A candle. I sent you a candle. Thank you. A wish. Well, that was yesterday. How about today? We're still digesting yesterday. Well, let's swig that down. When you fast, you eat your food faster. My words come out faster. I'm lighter. So like being fed yesterday will really, in a way, I won't say like ground the energy, because it's a heaviness in my body. I filled it with a load of crap, haven't I? And, well, most of us have heard that, you know, if you fast, you become more connected. I just go with it. I eat when I feel like I want to eat. To some people's horrors, you just have one meal a day? Yes. I did when I was a child as well. We were really poor, so I just had my free school dinner. Hi, Bendover, how are you doing? You're farting comfortably? Well, that's good. I'm at the beach farting away. Something about making sand bubbles. Sandcastles with your farts. Charming. Life is good. Have you been eating a load of shit? Do you have a lot of air bubbles up your arse? Right, Cynthia, you've had your message about being the mother. Christine, let's do your reading. What's that about? What's with that pause there? Christine, are you still here, darling? I best check. How long have we been on for? Oh, that's okay. 48 minutes. It makes your day hearing me. That's good. Do you know, it makes all the children's day and the bus driver, whether male or female, makes their day seeing Cynthia. You're here. Christine's here. I'm just about to do, Christine, a reading. Christine, I don't think your reading's going to be as long as CB's. CB, I hope that helped you. If it didn't, then I'll just send you a refund. Christine, nice light energy. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MC. Moon cooking. Cooking MC's like a pound of bacon. Okay. I'm taking to like, doesn't it make mention of like a candle? We're talking about vanilla ice. Ice, baby. Or we could be talking about Muller rice. Anyway, if you know what Muller rice is. It is a rice pudding that has like a flavour added to the bottom. You hungry, Christine? Oh, that's good. I'm pleased that helped. That wasn't even, that just come through. I have one for Moon Cookie as well, but can wait. Christine, you're sending out ripples. Raspberry ripples. Do you have like a nice belly area? I think you have a nice belly area. Like, I mean, bend over's like blowing farts, but I felt like blowing raspberries. You tickle someone's fancy. You tickle someone's fancy. They've got a bit of a soft spot for you. Well, it's not. You're a guiding light, a guiding star. You know this person, and they've been a bit slow coming to the mark. Should I tell you why? They feel sick. Not in a bad way. They get nausea. That you give them an upset belly. Worse than butterflies. And they go like plasticine, clay, mould. They don't know what goes on. What did you do to them? Oh, I don't know the. I'll give you a song, Christine. I'm not even going to sing it first. There's 2 cards I haven't seen yet. I don't even know what the song's called, but I know a line of it. I mean, it's such a crush energy. I only put I get so. It's like fill in the blanks. I get so. You're gonna have to bear with me because his energy is really hot. Yeah, you just watch and listen. Bend over. Don't bend over, Christine. Anyway, I put in I get so, and it already knows. What's interesting is, okay, I try and listen to what she says because it always comes in. Hello. That's twice now. She completely ignored me. Hi, Moon Cookie. Oh, Moon Cookie, have I got a message for you, darling? It can wait. Just yours and Cynthia had a message that come through. We had CB, and just what's interesting, this is a song by SWV, and it's weak. I know you're spectating. Bend over. Okay. This masculine would rather it be a spectator sport rather than, oh man, I don't know, he's really got to cool down. He can't face you for sure, not yet. But he's, I don't know, when he sends that message, he sends that message. But he's holding it, it's hot, this is hot. Hot off the press. Moon Cookie, you're just going to have to, I'm doing a reading for Christine here, and it's only just started. I'm just reading some lyrics. I don't know what it is that you've done. Look, I get so weak in the knees. I'm trying to show you where the signs take me, okay? You want to see about the clay and the plasticine and the sick out of his helmet here? It's like there are ascension symptoms as well. Okay. That there takes me to like plasticine. I know, because I used to get it every year in my Christmas stocking from Santa. Plasticine. Mould. It took me to morph. That's all I've got so far. You've got 2 more cards and some song lyrics. But I've got to try and read them without giggling. You know how you giggle when you're embarrassed? Or, I don't know, you don't have to deal with it, so you just giggle. Yes, giggling. We read these lyrics. It's nearly 2:33 and Belle's just come into the room. I want to pick her up for some reason. Yeah. Darling, would you like to read these lyrics with me? I don't know what happened to the eyes then. I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I want to stay. Because my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak. I do, in brackets. I lose all control in brackets. Whereabouts are you going to go? Because there's a candle there and I've got in trouble before because your whiskers singe. You have very long whiskers, darling. Okay, oh, don't go near that. And something takes over me. In a daze, your love's so amazing, amaze, in brackets. It's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off my feet. Can't explain why your love... Look at the cat shaking her head. Can't explain why your love... It makes me weak. Time after time, I try to fight it. But your love is strong, it keeps on holding on. Resistance is down when you're around. Cries fading. In my condition, I don't want to be alone. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. Oh, I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak. I do. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In a daze, and it's so amazing. Amaze balls is coming through. Not something I would ever say. It's not a, I was going to say it's not a phrase, I would say, but it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. Stay with me, by my side. I swallow my pride, your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet. We've got more to go. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. I try hard to fight it. No way can I deny it. Your love so sweet, knocks me off my feet. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In a daze, your love's so amazing, amaze. It's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. Stay with me. Shakespeare. Shakespeare's sister's got this one. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Pussycat, what are you doing? It keeps going. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. Blood starts racing through my veins. I get so weak. Boy, it's something I can't explain. I get so weak. Something about the way you do, the things you do, ooh, ooh. It knocks me right off of my feet. What are you doing? What is it with these animals poking their heads up? Like, eyeballs just poking up. How did you even get up here? She's climbing over the side of the bed. Oh my goodness. Hello. You could have just jumped up this way or this way. Oh, actually, you couldn't. You're right. I told you to stay away from the flame. That's my coffee. Let's finish these bloody lyrics. She's having a sniff around. So something about the way you do the things you do, ooh, ooh. It knocks me right off of my feet. Oh. Oh, off my feet. That was yesterday's, wasn't it? No, I said we had a paw. Was that classed as a foot or a hand? I mean, a paw's a paw. Oh, off my feet. I can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak. I think we get the message. Can't explain why your love, it makes me so weak. That's draining. That's like a heavy burden. That's not a head fuck. What it is, but it's like an emotional fuck. Hey, baby. Anyway, what are you looking at? Because the next card. His own heartbreak, his own loneliness, his own sad, sorry state of disposition, not saying something sooner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And the ripple effect, you know how you can tell the age of a tree? It's by the circles through the trunk. I counted the stars. There's an 8 there. I didn't count the one in the middle. Oh, that's this upcoming year. Big things. This masculine needs to overcome his fear of rejection, of he's been hurt, like, oh, stabbed in the back, lots. Well, not stabbed in the back, the heart. This masculine's been hurt quite a few times. He might need to have a good cry. He's low on battery, 20%. He's running on 20%. You can do a lot on 20%. It might not feel like a lot of fuel, but with focused energy. This comes in with today's reading, Christine, so you can help to clear this fear energy by not focusing on it. Okay. You will notice the change. It's like overnight. Like you'll wake up and the weather will be clear. So there's a revelation, an epiphany to come for you overnight. Ta-da! You have to bear in mind that the masculines are going to be more elated and overjoyed than the feminines about this. They're really proud for overcoming these insecurities of their own. They're not really focusing on what the Divine Feminine so much has been through, and that, you know, it's been a long journey for the feminines because they were gradually awakening. Okay, with the masculines, it's a soul shock to the system. But I feel because of this, there will be an adverse reaction. When this comes in, Divine Feminine, you're going to be like, shocked. Breathe. Sisters with Voices. SWV.
SWV.
That's it. You're going to be shocked. Yeah, this masculine's finding his worth. I mean, he's going to be like super proud of his actions. It's going to be a bit egotistical in a way, because he's going to need to like dig deep for his ego. Like, the ego could be fantastic once you've kind of dealt with how it holds you back, but the ego can propel you. So to have confidence and know your worth, and to know that you've done a lot of healing, and just the sheer fact that this masculine would be able to turn around, face you, declare his feelings to you, that's big. That might not feel big for us feminines because, you know, we're quite good at expressing ourselves. These guys are just figuring it out. So, compassion's coming through, because look at the horse. So you could be hiding some stuff, and healing is a journey on its own. Okay, you'll keep uncovering things to heal so that you can ascend. So there's a sheet here where it's like, I'm looking at the grass he's standing on, okay? So he might be bringing some, oh, it's trauma. But the same goes with CB's reading. You're fully qualified to be able to help. You're not going to add burdens. You're going to help heal them. It's not even about releasing them. It's not like you're going to take, like, the masculine's responsibilities and say, hey, I'll do that for you, and I'll do that for you, and I'll do that for you. It's more about, let's just clear these so that this will no longer burden you ever again. This masculine's holding, it's like a love bomb that wants to bomb. Can you handle it? The thing is, us feminines are very good at giving love, you know? And we're so like used to just being in this motherly, loving energy. How are you going to feel when somebody actually reciprocates that to you? An act of redundancy. I love that's given like to the same measure. But we have to remember that we've done the work, and it was always guaranteed that it would be manifested naturally. Like attracts like. So, get ready to be loved. Are you ready? Bit out of key. Are you ready for love? Do you sing out of key, Christine? Well, it's cute if you do. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And that's the thing that you need. Are you ready? Because you're good at giving it. Are you going to be good at receiving it and not shutting down? Or not believing? Okay, I am going to see, before I get you a message from the Journey of Love, I'm going to have a look. What date are we on? The 6th. Okay. Moon Cookie, darling, your message, I don't think you'll be concerned about it. I think it's something that you'll be aware of. Quite a strange message that come through for you. What I felt is that somebody in your environment is doing a bit of black magic on you, darling. Not to worry though, because the they are being removed from the picture. It's like you don't have to go anywhere, not just yet. It's not if you're not wanting to. So if you're not wanting to up and remove yourself from that environment, you have a protective bubble around you. I put one there on top of your own. That was done instantly. So you are protected, but I feel it's your divine masculine is going to be removing them out. I don't know where he's taking them to. He'll be leaving them now, far away, so that they're nowhere near you. Because it's not just, I'm not going to say like it's rituals or anything that's they're intending, but their thoughts and their intentions towards you are very, very toxic. And they've got to go. And if you're not going to up and leave, because why should you? They're being removed. Moving on. Justice is what come out for you. With the Queen of Wands. So I saw the black cats. Straight away it's like black magic. But then the protection, it's like, I don't think so. She's aware of this anyway. So, justice is being served. And we've spoken about this, about how something's going to have to shift or move in your environment. Because for you to be able to do what you're doing and what you're about to do with your divine love, you need to be allowed to be together. It's not a forbidden love. Anyway, I hope you're there to get that moon cookie. It doesn't matter anyway. It's not going to affect you. You just need to be aware that it's being removed. Let's have a look and see what my true love sent to me today. Now, scene number 6. What was the one anyway? Oh, okay, we've got smiley faces. This is a little... Well, they are all dogs, Lisa and young. That was yesterday's. And then we've got... Mr. Happy Face today. Hello, I like your hat. You've got a nice smile on you. I want to sing a song, a sipence. What's a sipence? Captain Cracker. What we detest persists. It wasn't like I had really a choice over it, did I? I was just born in the UK. I've actually tried to work on my accent because I'm in agreement with you. Not that I detest. But, what to do? We could try to polish up our acts a little bit ourselves, couldn't we? Rather than, like, you know... Why did you say you like it? Oh, I misread, didn't I? I thought that said you detest. But from my neck of the woods, I don't particularly like the accent. So when I hear it, I kind of go, I don't know, it just does something. My children do not have my accent. So it wasn't until I moved away that people pick up on the accent when you're taken out of your area. And I suppose it's classed as being a common accent. I just got sick of people really taking the piss out of me. As if like I was a performing clown to say, I don't know, certain words that they seem to think I'm a Londoner. And I don't come from London. It's just how we spoke. where I came from. So I've worked on trying to pronounce my letters a bit better. Self-education. That's it. But geez, I've really got to have a look at these. Did we even have a look to see what he sent me? Hear the cat crying. I don't know what you sent me because I ate it without looking. Fuck. Oh, it was a teddy bear. You sent me a teddy bear? It's a teddy bear. Did I show it? Maybe. You sent me a teddy bear. I've got a couple of teddy bears. Am I to cuddle a teddy bear tonight? I don't know why I'm looking. I've got 3 teddy bears in the room. You sent me... I'm trying to think. You sent me a teddy bear. Did you? I'm not sure that I've seen any teddy bears. Oh my goodness. You know what I've just done, don't you? Well, I've walked on the wet floor. Can you call these teddy bears? Well, yeah, I suppose so. 3, but there's 3 on the advent calendar, isn't there? I wanna be your teddy bear. I just think he's cute. I don't really know who these characters are, but they're cute, aren't they? Oh, he's a dinosaur. Oh, you're so cute. I'm gonna cuddle you tonight. And we've got Jigglypuff. Gonna sing me a sweet melody. I always call this one Fun Time Bell. It smells. You smell, don't you? Mm-hmm. Birthday cake. Smell. Oh, it's on your head. Smell. I keep smelling sweetness. Oh, Jigglypuff. It's under the bed. Christine, let's get you a message from the journey of love. You know, I've hardly slept. I've had about 4 hours sleep. Unsettled sleep. I thought I'd be quite quiet. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You got 3 cards. I feel it's poetry. I'm not sure if this masculine is going to express himself through poetry. He'd love to. You know, what's coming through is how nice it would be if we didn't have to speak, we could just like exchange songs. What song would you send your love? Well, they are, aren't they? Through the airways. Hear the pussycat cry. King of Love's underneath. He's just dipping his toes in the water. So, songs is coming through. We have Cosmic Butterfly. I'm getting hungry now. Do you know what I'm going to have for my dinner then? A bacon bap. I've got some tiger bread rolls and I'm going to cook some bacon and butter that roll and have a bacon butty, if you know what to call it. I think it's 2255. He sends me songs for the words he has a hard time saying. Exactly. So I'm going to give you some poetry. Here you are, Christine. Poetry in motion. The breeze of the butterfly's wings caresses the stillness of my thoughts and awakens feelings that course through my veins like the whale's song to the ocean's depths. There wells in me a knowing and a wonder for what is yet to be. You know what this takes me to? When you go to the seaside, well, I would, if I found a shell that I could, a conch, is it called a conch? I would hold it up. I used to have one. I don't have one anymore. A conch, listening. Then you have the light field, card number 63. So there's 36 and then 63. The light field. We're going to get off after I've done Christine's reading. I'm feeling tired. Okay, the next poem, Christine. When I'm in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. The final message, which is interesting because it takes me to the first card of CB's reading, okay, which was the Death card, card number 13, gifts received. We should finish on this message. I'm going to read the whole message. Card number 13, thank you for joining me this evening, all of you. Hi, Tony. Let's finish with this final message. Relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul. Steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Why not, Christine? Oh no, you're open for it. You're ready. Why not you? Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy, accept, rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. There's something about the timing, like now. Like I said at the beginning, it's a timeline. Jumping, shifting. It feels accelerated very quickly, so I'm not sure what's gone down or who's activated that, but something's occurred. Oh, it's something to do with Mars in retrograde. It's the masculine's energy. They're at a standstill, aren't they? If the planet's in retrograde, it's not moving. So it appears like it's going backwards. But it's not moving, it's just still. Okay. Stillness. Why the whole world moves, that's how it feels. It's like the masculines are held in stillness. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise. Coming your way. The winds blow softly. What did I say about the weather changing? You'll notice, like, that's quite turbulent. The wind blows softly through grass. Well, I've picked up on the grass energy here. And that looks like fake grass, but like fake it till you make it kind of thing. That's that ego boost that we do need. The wind blows softly through grass and my open heart. Love unexpected. Right then. Are we done? Well, I'm not sure. We've got 10% left on the battery. I do feel, because there's that box sticking out up there, I'm very aware of it, the Mother Mary deck. So, this was fun. It was nice to actually direct my energy, who knows where. But like towards actually being able to give you some personal guidance. It's nice. It makes a change. For the channel, it does. Cheers to change. Cheers to coffee and sugar. Coffee and sugar. And coffee mates. And milk. Oh, you're welcome, Christine, darling. I hope it helped you. I mean, I wouldn't know. If that's, but I'm sure. It's, well, I'm certain. I don't question my readings. I think that's what makes them so awesome, is because I just don't question it. Not your readings. I'd question my own, but hey, I'm detached when I'm doing them for you. I'm not emotionally attached to the story. Our Lady of Soul Birth. Card number 5. I will need my glasses for this. Hey, Belle. Baby. Come here, darling. Do you want to sit for the final message? Okay. You and I have never been separated. Where are you going to go? Mind the candle, though. No, you know the deal with the candle. You're going to get me into trouble. You and I have never been separated, though you may fear it to be so, my beloved one. Yet as you grow, I grow. As you suffer, I suffer. And as you celebrate, I celebrate. When you rage and grieve, so too do I rage and grieve. Your journey upon this planet is held within my loving embrace, and is my journey too. I am with you always. We cannot be parted. I accept all parts of you and all parts of your journey. There is nothing to hide from me, for I am in your life with you. When you reject parts of yourself, you reject me. When you love yourself, you love me. Love me, dear one. Love yourself, and your radiant soul grows into life, into light upon the earth. I just feel drawn to check how much battery power we have left. Went a bit blurry then. 6%. We'll do this. If we cut off, you know why. I'm going to push it. Push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. The journey of love doesn't say that. The journey of the soul is a gritty one. It makes... Lucy, put the glasses on. See, this is the thing. We've got 6% to play with. And then we'll fuck around. So just let me read the message. The journey of the soul is a gritty one. It entails encounters with realms of light. I'm so distracted. I'm looking at my nails as I'm reading. I mean, come on. Hi, Nor. 33. That's the number of Christ consciousness. Christ? Jesus Christ. Can we get this reading wrapped up, please? The journey of the soul is a gritty one. It entails encounters with realms of light, with pure love and heavenly rapture. It also entails encounters with negativity, fear, doubt, shame, guilt, grief, anger, and suffering. Such is the mysterious experience of being a divine human in the making. We encounter bliss and despair in order to become whole. It is through our wholeness that we are capable of allowing the divine presence to manifest through us as it wishes to, according to a higher plan. The more open we are to life with acceptance, especially when we don't understand it, the more we can allow our soul to lead us through life into our divine destiny. One sees his feet. I mean, I'm so distracted. When our soul leads us, we avoid the obstacles created by our mind. With the mind's tendencies to reject and judge, we would inhibit the flowing assistance of our soul. So stop doing it then. Mr. King of Cups. The Heavenly Mother wants your soul to blossom, understanding that it is the lotus flower that is fed by mud, and that this is just the nature of being a divine soulful human. The mother is not interested in perfection. She is in... So I can't say that word. Interested. The mother is not interested, doesn't sound right, in perfection. She is interested... Let's practice another time. 6%. The mother is not interested in perfection. She is interested in love. That is her way. She knows that the dark and the light are in sacred play upon the earth, and that the divine presence is in all things. It is not only within the light, but also even within the greatest darkness, though it may seem harder to find there. She understands that to grow and blossom, the soul needs honesty. The soul needs honesty. Jeez, the energy is like scatterbrainy. I don't know where you're trying to hide or escape to, Belle. You don't even have to be in this room. There's a whole house to go and scope. You know when you just, it's taken me to like the it's not Peter Pan, it's Pinocchio. When, what's his name? I always say his name wrong. Giuseppe. His name's not that, is it? Giuseppe. Pinocchio's dad, she's now knocking candles. That was like yesterday's. She's knocking tea light candles off of the dresser. What do you want with that candle? It's not lit. Come on. I'll have to like restart my phone and all sorts. We're nearly 11:11. It's 2:30. It's 2:310. 1 minute to go. Okay. The Heavenly Mother wants. We've read that part. She knows that the dark and light are in sacred play upon the earth, and that the divine presence is in all things. It is not only within the light, but also even within, that's why that candle was needed, within the greatest darkness, though it may seem harder to find there. She understands that to grow and blossom, the soul needs honesty more than it needs pleasantness. She understands that we need the light of joy and also the darkness of anger, rage, grief, and sadness channeled into healing consciousness so that we can grow and become all that we can possibly be. She understands that becoming a divinely awakened human being is a raw, wild, and beautiful path, often with great suffering and she feels great compassion. So she empowers us through her wisdom to take the journey with a fearless faith in her divine protection and guidance when we are in need. The mother wants to experience her divine children as succeeding in their spiritual destiny. This requires an acceptance even of the emotions that may not seem spiritual at first, and of the life experiences that seem to be challenging and take us into darker, unknown territory. When we understand that the divine is in all experiences and we draw to us what we need when we need it, and that the Divine Mother protects us whenever we call upon her, we can trust. We might not always understand, but we can still choose to trust. Through understanding her teachings of the necessity of light and dark for the heart to become truly powerful, we can accept ourselves and our lives more readily, and in doing so, our soul begins to open up. Are you keeping up? I hope so. Our heart becomes powerful when we can learn to love more completely, starting with ourselves. We become capable of being instruments for her love in the world in other ways, through our relationships, our passions and interests, our chosen professions, and how we live from day to day. Relax your shoulders, please. Doesn't say when the chosen professions, it says when the soul is allowed to live rather than the mind trying to squash it down and only allow the logical, understandable parts to see the light of day, miracles can occur. As the heart opens to life without restraint, the miraculous love of the Mother can flow through us. We become instruments of her grace. This oracle comes with a special message for you. Somewhere in your life, in your relationships or within yourself, you have been holding back. You have been doing so because you were worried that what wanted to come out was not acceptable, or that you would be shamed. Mother Mary tells you that she loves you and wants you to blossom. Don't try to stop the flow of love. Allow yourself to take the steps forward that you have been questioning. Don't be afraid, beloved. There is only your great connection to the Holy Mother to discover and your own soul to grow. The Holy Mother is within you, is within your soul that longs for divine fulfillment. You have her permission to discover and be yourself completely and freely. Do not hide yourself away, even from the darkness. There is nothing to fear. There is only love that is growing. I love it. I love you. Guys, take care. Much love, always. And there's the name. Mother Mary Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.